After hanging out in Moab with my buddy Zach and completing the Moab trifecta, which consists of Poison Spider, Gold Bar Rim, and Golden Spike trails, it was time to head into Colorado where I would search for some cooler weather. This morning out here, it is beautiful, absolutely stunning. The problem is there are bugs everywhere. You see them flying in front of the camera. There's these little itty bitty like white gnat things, and they are horrible, and they bite. They're almost like no-see-ums, but you can see them. Terrible. All I want to do is cook some coffee, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because these bugs are just annihilating. I've got this fan, and it comes off of here, and then I can put it on the clip and clip it onto that. So let's see if that works. Good news is that seems to work. So yeah, I'll be able to cook coffee, and then I'm gonna start heading that way or that way. I can't remember. Anyway, towards Montrose. As I air up my tires here, I wanted to give you guys a quick pro tip. So whenever I'm out and I'm wheeling for days at a time, I leave my tire pressures down really low, even on the highway and at normal roads and stuff like that. To counteract that, what I do when I'm going to my next destination, such as right now, I actually jack the tire pressure all the way up to close to 40 PSI. And this just helps even the wear out across the whole tire. Well, it's amazing how much better she drives whenever she's got the right air and the tires on the road. Just a few hours later, I arrived in Montrose where I met my buddy Jason, and apparently a thunderstorm followed me. All right, so the current situation is there's a storm coming. We've got the bat wing out. We're at the point of no return. If we tried to put this bat wing up right now, it would literally just blow to pieces. So I've got it staked down as best as I can. I had it staked down before the storm started rolling in, but the wind has really made it difficult on us. Also, the rocks have made it really difficult. So we're in the process of trying to restake it down as best we can in a situation where we can't drive stakes into the ground. So we're using anything and everything around us to stake it down as we also hold it. I got rocks. I got stakes. More rocks. We're going to need another rock on that guy. More rocks. Jeep bumpers. Fire pit. Forerunner. That's not even a bumper. I don't even know what the that is. What are we on? Oh, we're on tow hooks. Wheels. Hey man, that's that Southern ingenuity, baby. Jason, here's the deal, man. You're just gonna have to sit down because we got tripwires everywhere. So Jason brought out a black light, and check this out. You can see the scorpions out here. Now, I've been camping out here for I don't know how long with no black light, never noticing the damn scorpions, and I'm freaking barefooted, just running around. Holy cow. And then we saw, what, 3 of them over here? 2 of them up underneath the tree? That's wild, dude.
Yeah. Over here.
Yep, there he is. That's crazy. He's like, oh shit. That's really wild, man. What's happening at Sir William? Today I'm in Montrose, Colorado. It's in the 90s. It's too hot. I'm ready to head to elevation, and I need to make my way to Pueblo, Colorado. What better route to take than the Alpine Loop? I got my buddy Jason here from South Carolina. I know he's driving a Jeep, but we'll let it slide this time. He's gonna join me on the trip. Let's roll. First stop, fill propane. And just in case you're in need of some apples, potatoes, beans, onions, and seeds, I know the spot. We ain't got much else, but we got apples, potatoes, beans, onions, and seeds. Next stop, water. You know, I don't really need groceries because, well, I live in this thing, and I've already got groceries. On your way to start the Alpine Loop from Montrose, you'll go through the little city of Ridgway, and when you're there, I highly recommend stopping by one of my favorite breakfast places in the country, Kate's Place. All right, we're here at the start of the Alpine Loop. We're gonna take Engineer Pass, and I'm not gonna take the Alpine Loop completely all the way over to Pueblo. Jason wants to run the Medano or whatever pass over there by Grand Sand Dunes or Great Sand Dunes. So we're gonna run a little bit of the Alpine Loop, a little bit of the BDR, and then also do that Medano Pass or whatever. And hopefully we're gonna catch camp sometime around the Great Sand Dunes tonight. If not, then we'll stop kind of halfway there and then catch camp. That's the current situation. Right now it's time to air down so that way we can get up this mountain. Hey, how much quicker do you think that fancy deflate system you got was than mine?
I'm on 37s, you're on 31s.
Oh, we're gonna use that as an excuse. I mean, you did beat me, but it was like by 30 seconds.
You both went down to 17, right?
Yeah. 37s and 30, like 1.5. Anyway.
I did less work too. I just stood there a while.
That's true. I had to go to each individual one.
You gotta get those pop caps. 4122 Designs makes them. Let me show you.
Uh-oh. We got some fancy overland gadgets. Let's check it out.
All right. These pop off. You don't have to unscrew anything.
Oh, you're talking about for valve cover.
Yeah, you don't have to unscrew anything. You don't lose them. They don't go flying.
I don't know, man. I've been wheeling without any valve covers for a long time.
No valve covers?
They're no valve, you know, those little things.
Don't you get corrosion in them?
Nah, it'll be all right. Let's take a ride up the mountain. You ready?
Yeah, see.
Warning, objects in video appear easier than they really are. Also, slippery when wet. One thing you find a lot of out in the San Juan Mountains is remnants of old mining operations where they just basically pillaged all this area out here for all the precious metals in the mountains and then just closed up shop and left all their shit laying around. The guy down at the mine pulled up and he's like, hey man, there's some really technical rocks up there. I wasn't able to make it. You guys be careful. He's in like a Ford F-150, but he's from Oklahoma, so he's probably never seen any rocks like these. Pretty cool thing about these mountains and the rocks and stuff out here is what looks like rust over there on the side of that mountain, rust stains. actually is technically rust. So there's so much minerals. These rocks are so rich in minerals that that's oxidation. After driving through and over the San Juan Mountains, it was time to hop onto the highway and start driving south. Well, current situation is we are in southeast Colorado, I believe. We are headed towards the Grand Sand Dunes area, and we're going to do Medano Pass tomorrow. I've actually got a buddy out here, and we're going to stay on his bear property that he's got out here. Bear isn't it? Ain't got nothing on there, not like grizzly bear property, you know what I mean? But yeah, crazy the diversity of scenery that we've seen today. I mean, we had high mountain passes, snow, we had kind of a deserty area out in Montrose, and then you got the plains, and yeah, man, Colorado's beautiful. We were probably about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so from camp, and looking forward to resting. It's been a long drive day. Well, this is it. Camp for tonight. Not terrible. So my buddy Jorge, which if you've been following for any length of time, he was on some earlier videos a few years back before he joined the military. This is actually his property. And the second time I've been out here. Never camped out here, but it's a good piece of property, man. Super peaceful. Now, Jason's a little concerned with the snakes and scorpions situation, but what's that?
So there's a big anthill right here.
Yeah.
Fire ants.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from ants and all the other stuff that lives out here. Okay. But other than that, it's pretty cool.
Cactus.
Yeah, you'll have that. It's kind of deserty. Well, there's a rock. One piece of what looks like lava rock.
There's a big air pile.
Now the ant piles are something serious. Damn. Luck would have it, we pulled up right at the same time as the storm's rolling up. I guess we're just gonna ride it out inside the cars, but we're literally surrounded by storms. Look at this. Pretty wild stuff. I mean, while I'm waiting out the storm, might as well grab a brew and watch the Land Cruiser reveal here.
The road makes the car. With Land Cruiser.
Well, the storm has come and gone. We got the lava box set up. He's getting everything worked away over there in the old Jeep. And it's looking mighty scary over that way. Over there somewhere is Mount Blanca, but you can't see it because, well, storms. Pretty wild. The next day we woke up and made pretty quick work of packing up camp and headed on down into Blanca at another one of my favorite breakfast spots in the nation, Lou's Main Street Diner, famous for their homemade pork green chile sauce. Check this out. It is 90 degrees out and we are 7,000, almost 800 feet up. Jason and I are fixing to go hit the, what is it called? Medano Pass?
Medano Pass.
Medano Pass. Let's get it. I introduced to you the Great Sand Dunes. Pretty crazy that there's, you know, just a huge area of sand dunes out in the middle of nowhere. Definitely wild. At any rate, we're going to be going up Medano Pass, which is up over these mountains here. It's supposed to be a real simple trail. It's probably just going to be more scenic than anything. After we go over the pass, we'll land outside of Pueblo, Colorado. There, I'll be waiting for a package that's supposed to be coming in this week to a buddy of mine's house that lives there in Pueblo, and Jason will be headed back east to South Carolina. This sign is hilarious. Use caution. 4-wheel drive only. Passed. Point of no return. Hazardous road conditions. Travel above crossing 9 not advised. Use caution. So far, it's not technical. There's just a few spots that are real deep sand, so you just kind of gotta, you know, keep it moving. Definitely air down to, I'm aired down to 17. Probably air down even lower if you wanted to. But yeah, just real deep sand so far in the trail, nothing major. If an overlander goes through a water crossing, but it wasn't caught on camera, did he actually go through a water crossing?
The water crossings don't exist.
Yeah. You know, the one thing about this diesel is the fact that with 37s, he's still getting 21 miles to the gallon on the highway and 16 miles to the gallon on the roadway. Pretty wild. Check this thing out, about to run the pass. 4-wheel drive, front and rear lockers. I mean, they 13s, but I keep them clean though. I don't know what those are, let's see. 15s. Pretty sick though. Quick and easy pass over the mountain there into what is this, Highway 69, and overall I give that a 2 on the old scale there. I don't think there's anything challenging at all on that pass. What I will say is do this from the Pueblo side, that way you can go the back way into the Grand Sand Dunes, so you don't have to pay the $25. If you start at Grand Sand Dunes, then you're gonna have to pay $25 to get in, which I personally don't think it's worth it. If you do, then hey, that's on you. After finishing up the pass, I headed on into Pueblo, Colorado, where I hooked up with Justin, a longtime fan and subscriber of the channel and a huge advocate for Pueblo, Colorado. It's almost a yearly occurrence that Justin and I get together, share some drinks, and share a slopper burger at Coors Tavern. What's up, Justin? This is Justin, and he is the #1 advocate for Pueblo, Colorado. This is the town commissioner. I don't give a who's elected. I don't care who you thought that you voted for. This is the town commissioner of Pueblo, Colorado. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more like it. And until next time, you guys keep hanging in there like a hair on a biscuit. And remember, you can be happy if you've a mind to. Peace, y'all.